Itu yang dirutin. Correctin aja.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Alaba, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele. Hangs one in. Alaba is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Kaka. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. Kukçu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Kaká. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kukçu.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a very... Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dembele! Dembele! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He is through here. Can he finish? And it's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution.
So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's got... And the finish! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and it's Gerrard! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alaba can clear it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mbappe. Caicedo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. An instinctive... A header! And there's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Now Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Mbappe, and that's really well manoeuvred.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Piqué gets over and intercepts. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? He's found a way through. Mbappe. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's quick to get rid. And that's that. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And if you do have a
Mbappe
chance today,
claiming the man
please
of the
take
match
some time
award,
out to give your
and
support
there is
to our
very
better
little room
stadium
for
fund.
argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Very good.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chetri picks it up out wide, and it's Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Elise, and here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham with the delivery. Pirlo tries to clear.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's great. Shot, surely! It's in! And we have liftoff! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Gerrard, Bellingham, Chetri, shoots! And he scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a...
Odegaard! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump! And he's found the net! And they get themselves in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's well positioned here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's running through. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, it's hit the post! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Odegaard. Best. He's found a way through. Best. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And nicely intercepted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's picked his way through. Romero does well not to be outdone there. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chetri. Oh, what a mistake! Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! And there's a goal! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So could they be onto something here? Looking to play him in. And here's Forlan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 75 minutes played. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defend.
Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Getting up there!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Gerrard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, easy pickings there.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great vision. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. Company. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Mbappe purring through the gears. He's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Oh, that's superb. Bellingham. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zanetti. England are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Baresi. And Silvestre. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's a key interception. Haka is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chetri. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Silvestre. Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zanetti. Skims one in. Gerrard! And that has been cleared. Kaká. Chetri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Keeper's dealt with that. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Alonso. Now it's Puskás. Gerrard. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the through ball. Lovely ball. And he's having a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Zanetti has the space to scheme.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Forlan. Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 1 minute
Good
at a
dash.
time.
And here's Gerrard. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro is there, and he can tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has found the way through, and he can thump it away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chetri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. First quarter of an hour gone. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Count. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bellingham. Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
And a chance! Oh, good finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Winterthur clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gerrard. Batistuta. Great vision. Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Alaba can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe chasing after it. That was good alertness.
Minutes has been indicated.
Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance! And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Adria. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much.
It's Gerrard! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Count proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Mbappe! And now they can clear their lines.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Edmilson. And it's Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. This might... Real chance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Elise looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Winterthur clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Romero makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely shaped ball. That ball looks a good one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
There will be 1 minute added
Truly
time.
superb. A goal of such supreme... And that will be it. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified.
Real chance! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. Played down the flank. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chetri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Schlotterbeck. Now Otto. Chetri, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Nicely spread. Elise, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross to the back post.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Mbappe, and reclaimed it. Elise! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Gerrard. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Zanetti. Totti. And this is Totti. And the cross comes in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chetri.
There will be
that's
1
been
minute
intercepted.
added time.
Otto. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona
And now,
currently
to all
behind
members of the crowd,
by 1
I'd
goal
like
to nil
ask
at
you
the
to
break.
join me in wishing our birthday
Well, for me,
boy
Peter,
a
things have
very
never really
special
got going,
birthday.
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing,
Coming on the field
it just hasn't
is
gelled.
Number 10.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Totti, Ibrahimovic. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
João Neves, and that's played in low. Mignon claims it, safe hands. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Not the most accurate pass. And he is down. Mbappe! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Deftly away. And it's Cannavaro. Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Delivers the ball. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that's it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that.
Ooh. Bambala. Dari kanku. You could have it.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
It does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's worked it through. Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! And that for him is goal number 10. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attack.
It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolute...
Real chance! And he's stuck it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Dembele! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Mbappe. And the counter is on. And he's intervened well there. Adams cuts out the pass. Dembele. It's Dembele! And that's another fine save. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's got away from it. Oh, he's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Threads one in. Rui Costa. Mbappe chasing after it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rui Costa. He'll try from distance! Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's made its way to him. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Dembele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Beckenbauer proves too strong.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. Upamecano. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's been won straight back. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Suarez.
So changes afoot here,
11,
and from both sides.
Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
13, Didier Drogba. Number 8.
Can he finish? And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for a runner. Oh, important interception. Cherki. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck cuts it out.
Added minutes has
And it's
been
Drogba.
indicated.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Robertson. And that will be it. Barcelona are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium, and
welcome
the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant.
Olise! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Moved on forwards. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim. Shoots! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce...
Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gerrard. Chetri, nicely spread. Gerrard, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Belletti. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Gerrard. Look at the space, can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's gone looking for safety. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aim forwards. Gerrard. Cruyff proves too strong. And the referee says that that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Barcelona get the second half going.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Robertson. And Caicedo. Olise. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's played in low. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good-looking ball. Gerrard. And it's lofted through here. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe, he's in a great position here. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10, Hazard. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 25.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little...
And the shots! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He won't be happy with that one. Gerrard. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That pass isn't the best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Forlan. No, it's come to nothing. Pedri. Montenegro have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And here's Forlan. Dembele. Gerrard. Dembele. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Alaba makes the interception.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
A quick reminder today that
So your
smoking
views on the
is
first
only
half?
allowed in
Barcelona
areas shown on
will
this
be
map.
pretty
Thank
happy
you for
with
your
the way they've
cooperation.
performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. And here's Dembele. Chouameni, Goulet. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. And it's Arda Güler. Passing nice and neat. Olise. Dembele.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. And that is a little undercooked. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinches it off him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! And he's got away from him.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Forlan. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Pedri. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. Just 5 minutes left. Great vision.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Arda Güler.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Courtois is there to clear. That's at the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Neymar. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's a look and place it forward. Dembele. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu can clear it away. Camavinga. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Takes on his marker. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe is herring after that one. That is good progress on the left. This is Iniesta.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes down, but could be danger here. Now it's Neymar. That is good alertness. Keeper's got good distance on that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we'd like to inform you
Any
now
opinion
that the
you'd like to
latest
express on the
travel
first half?
information is currently
Well, at
being
least the
displayed on
defence
screen.
can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 9, Batistuta.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Neymar.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Number 6, Gullit. Number 17, Diego.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 11.
Now this could be a chance.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. And he can clear it away. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Played back into the centre. Conte. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And here's Bellingham! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Dembele. That's been cut out, well played. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Eto'o. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Portugal, number 10.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos. Now the cross. Alaba clears. Now it's Hullet. He's gone for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Forlan. And he's gone backward here. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Basuma really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! That really is quite fab. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Darwin. Looking for options for movement. Could move up a gear here. Nunez. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you call a classic. Nunez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. This looks promising. Nunez receives it in a good position here. It's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Messi, brilliantly cut out. Romero clears without hesitation. Mateus in with the challenge. Olise has found the net here, of course. Now it's Darwin, and this is Pirlo. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Darwin. Rooney. He has a... And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's out for a goal kick. Beckenbauer is there, and he can pick it up. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Darwin Núñez.
We get things going again.
Rooney. Number
Barcelona
17,
currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Number 11,
And he's worked it through.
Lewandowski. Number 21.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 22, De Bruyne.
He's being urged to shoot. Messi.
Manchester definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Gerrard. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, cracking ball. Chetri. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Lewandowski. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
It's been slipped through. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. And that was nowhere near his best. Kante with the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, super find. He's on it. Can he get away? Chetri! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe touches it back. Big chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And De Bruyne! It's off target and by quite a way. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. He's through here. And this is De Bruyne. And this is Neymar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every...
Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe. And they can counter here. Olise. Swings it across. Corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Harika.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Azteco.
Has a look and plays it forward.
It's
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Space for him to turn and look.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Gerrard, look at this. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dembele. Serginho. Barcelona are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Serginho. Chance! Oh, good finish! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front! So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here? Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Right card! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Elise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass is just off target. Serginho. 60 minutes played. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Elise. And here's Gerrard. Mbappe! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Serginho. Not where it came from. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good blind! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Elise. That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Gerrard. Dembele. And the through ball. It's come to nothing.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Drives it in. Khan deals with that nice and simple. And it's Dembele. Bebeto.
2 added minutes has
It's made
been
its way to
indicated.
him. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's it. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Beckenbauer. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's got away from it. Oh, and again! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Milan have the lead! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bonucci cuts out the pass. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Ronaldinho.
That was
and he's
lovely,
managed to get free. That's very neat. And he shoots! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Conte, Mbappe.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Neymar purring through the gears. Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Olise. Nice bit of trickery. That's the end of the first 45. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Neymar. Olise. This is a promising build-up. Some resolute defending there. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Lovely feet. Olise. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kante simply refused to be outdone there. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
A case now of complete control. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Now he's running away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerrard. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's a great ball here. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Olise with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bellingham running with intent. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Look, Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And time is up. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not at all. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Guardiola, probing pass. Silvestre. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Tries to play it through. Ronaldo chasing after it. And it's Dembele.
Dembele. Oh, that's neat. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise does really well there. He is strong. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shot, surely! And he's there to make the block. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Romero tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. Beckenbauer going vertical. Threads one in. Or played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Zanetti. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception.
Has been indicated.
He's having a shot! Dispatched clinically. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Dembele, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Olise. Conte. Nicely spread. Chetri. And he... Chetri! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable class. Chetri, and he shoots! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Knocks it out wide. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Camavinga. Beckham. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's intervened well there. Shifted it to the flank. Hernandez. Raul. Olise. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's made its way to him. Beckham. And it's Messi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Aims beyond, takes a shot! But he's left disappointed. Beckham. Raul. Spread it left. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. Oh, lovely feeding is Batistuta!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Valladolid with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Beckham with the cross. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's there to clear it. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Gerrard. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, that chance for a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological
There will
weight
be
off the
1
shoulders,
minute
I
at a
think.
time.
It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gerrard receives it in a good position here. Valladolid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he welcomes it in. Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a good ball through. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He is through here. Caught offside that time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Raul. That's going wide left. And this is Beckham. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Valladolid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. This looks promising. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 20,
Decent chance!
Chetri. Coming on the field.
Oh, that is rather
number
wayward.
24,
Oh, what a
Ryan
chance. He
Chucky.
probably had
Number
more time than he
17,
realised.
Erling Haaland. Substitutions taking place.
Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's superb.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Pele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in. It's Pele! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Oh.
And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.